Pickleball is for everybody. I train professionals and amateurs, and they both want to win just as much as the other. They both care about the game just as much as the other. So I'm gearing these workouts towards the 55 and up population, towards the more senior population, because you don't get enough content. We all want to make posts and these advanced training videos and advanced drills, but I want to gear these workouts to you. So I'm gonna help you out. I want you to help me out. Change the color of the like button for me, subscribe to the channel, and stay till the end. At the end, I'm gonna do a nice little giveaway, so stay till the end and stay tuned for that. So doing off-court training will keep you on the court longer. Simple as that, right? You need to train off the court to be able to be on the court and be healthy on the court. If you want to limit trip and fall injuries or chronic injuries, elbow, back, knee, literally anything, you need to be working diligently off the court to do so. So I'm going to give you plyometric exercises that are geared towards the senior population that you can do on the court, right? Pre or post play, right after you finish your games, you can stay on the court for another 15 to 20 minutes and get these exercises in. So let's take a look. First exercise is going to be a single leg hop on a line. So to really get and build the tendons, build the strength around your legs, I want you to be able to just hop on a line and be able to balance yourself on that line well. So before we start jumping and doing all these crazy exercises, I want you to be able to just balance one first and then be able to do a little hop and be able to jump and land directly back on that line in a good way, right? Like if you can't do a mini hop and you're landing like this, you can't balance, you can't hold that position, then it's probably too early to advance and too early to progress the exercise. So we're gonna do 3 on each leg, right? So you'll balance for 1-2 seconds. You'll do a nice little hop, landing right back on the line, pushing the hips back, holding for 2 seconds. Then you'll go again. Hop, 1, 2, stand up, 1, 2. Right, so we'll do 3 reps on each leg. That's our first exercise. Once you get the hang of that, we'll jump over the line, right? So now we're gonna start to work a little bit laterally, right? And this playing a lot like pickleball is played. So we'll start on one side of the line. We'll start on our right foot. So we're jumping towards the middle of our body. So this would be jumping towards the outside of my body if I were to jump this way. I'm gonna jump this way, so towards the middle of my body. And I'm gonna jump over the line. I'm gonna hold here for a 2 count balance, jump, hold for a 2 count balance, and jump back. These might seem basic, but they actually are a little bit tough, right? You wanna work on your balance, and now we're moving side to side a little bit. First we were staying in this plane, now we're moving in that frontal plane. Okay, now we're gonna do a broad jump, and we can regress this as needed, right? So if you're afraid to jump too hard, or if you don't wanna jump max effort at first, you wanna learn how to brace better and learn how to catch yourself better, just start light, don't jump too far. But a broad jump, I'm gonna start behind the center line. And I'm just gonna jump forward as far as possible, right? I'm not trying to jump for height, I'm more trying to jump out and over. So I'm gonna jump this way, I'm gonna load up my hips. It's all driven from my hips, and I'm gonna jump this way. That was like a 60% jump, but right, you can jump, you can start this way. You can start just going a 30% jump. Learn how to brace and land properly. Landing in this quarter squat with your butt back and your knees just slightly bent, right? You don't want to be falling forward. You obviously don't want to fall down. You just want to learn to brace your own body weight. Once you get comfortable, right, you can start to jump further and max effort. So you'll do about 5 jumps, 3 sets. So for all 3 of these exercises, prepare to do 3 sets of 3 to 5 reps. All right, now we're gonna ramp it up a little bit. Okay, so let's say these first 3 exercises were tier 1 or phase 1. Now, once you get into phase 2, we're gonna get a little bit more reactive and start to jump a little bit higher and a little bit more max intent. So now we're gonna do pogo jumps to a single leg catch. So what that means is pogo jumps are done on the balls of my feet. So I'm gonna jump primarily here on my foot. I'm not really gonna let my heel touch the ground. And the goal of these is not for my hips to be driving the movement, it's more my knees. So my knees are driving the movement, and I'm limiting the time on the ground. So if you're new to this, you just start by just little bounces, right? My heels aren't touching the ground, and I'm finding rhythm. For myself, I'm gonna limit the time on the ground and try and jump as high as possible. So I'm gonna do 3 pogo jumps, and then I'm gonna land in a split stance position. So I'm gonna jump 1, 2, 3, and then I'm gonna land in a split stance position, hold for a 2 count, and then come back, right? We're still learning to brace in different positions, right? So I'm doing the pogos, and then I'm going into a pretty much a disadvantaged position, and I wanna brace, and I wanna be able to control that position. So I'm gonna go again, 1, 2, 3. 3 pogo jumps, nice, high, fast, and then landing in a split stance. It's not wide, it's just a split, feet flat, this foot flat on the ground, on the toes on my back leg. So what I'll do is 3 reps on each side, splitting 3 this way and 3 this way. All right, so moving in this frontal plane, right? This side to side plane. I'm gonna get a little bit to the side of the center line, and all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start on one leg, I'm gonna hop towards the center line, and I'm gonna act like this little circle is lava, right? This a nice little circle around the center line. I'm gonna put 2 feet down there, and I'm gonna hop laterally again. This is called a 1-2 skip. So I'm on 1, I'll put 2 feet down, and then I'm gonna skip out. Got it? So 1, 2, skip. So my goal here is, I'm going through the motions at 50%. My goal is to jump far and hard fast here. I'm really quick in the lava, and then I jump far out again. Okay, so I'm gonna show you with a little bit more intent here. And again. So once again, the center line is lava, 2 fast feet here, and then jumping out laterally and catching. Once again, if you're new, start close, right? Start very close to the line. 1, 2. You just want to be able to balance on one leg and be able to change your center of mass. My center of mass is going this way, and then I push it back the other way and hold. So you'll do 3 each side there, right? 3 sets of all these exercises, 3 on each side. Fast feet in the middle. Alrighty, our last final exercise of this phase 2 is going to be a single leg hop to a double leg landing. So all you're going to do is you're going to jump as high as possible on one leg, right? You're going to jump as high as possible on one leg and land on 2. We're not gonna start landing on one leg yet because that's super advanced, but you're gonna jump as high as possible, land on 2 legs, brace your body weight in a quarter squat position. So I'm gonna jump on one on my right, split the line, and land in a good fashion, just like that. Collect myself, then I'll go again. I usually like to kick this leg so I can get some momentum going up. I use my arms as well. The jump is driven from my hips. I'll do 3 reps on each leg. 3 sets, 3 reps of every exercise. Okay, so you have 2 different tiers of exercises, right? You have your more beginner exercises and then your more advanced exercise. 3 exercises in both tiers. If you're a part of the senior population, give these a try. This is gonna take 15 minutes pre or post play. This is great, right? Like if you warm up before you play and then you add this in, this is great. You're kind of prepping your muscles, you're prepping your tendons to be prepared for the demands of the sport, as well as you're gonna get better, you're gonna feel better, and you're gonna be, well, you're not gonna fall as much, right? If you've never fallen before, maybe you won't. Let's limit falling, let's limit trip and fall injuries and injuries in general. So if you made it this far, here you go. We have a giveaway every 30 days. So all you have to do is subscribe and leave a comment down below. Leave a flexing emoji comment down below, and you're gonna be entered in for our That Pickleball Program 001. That is a 12-month program of training, shoulder refiners, ankle refiners, elbow refiners. It has programs to help heal your body, as well as weekly programming given to you from myself. So subscribe, drop a comment below of the flexing emoji, and you'll be entered in for that giveaway. If you're a part of the senior population and this video was of interest for you, check out this one so that you can get a full body weight workout.